Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over what was recently announced, which is the Oneplus 7T and Oneplus 7T Pro, and basically how it's a bit disappointing, to say the least, when it comes to like Oneplus in general. They're known for their great phones. My first like actual Android phone was the Oneplus 3T. Amazing phone, lasted me like 2 years before I got the S9, but overall, the Oneplus 3T was really good. The Oneplus 5 and 6 and the 6Ts and the 5Ts, and they were all really good devices. And when the Oneplus 7 and Oneplus 7 Pro came out, like the Oneplus 7 Pro was probably my favorite phone of this year when I first heard about it. For obvious reasons, it's a well-rounded phone, and it was a bit lacking the camera department, and it was kind of weird that they weren't offering the Oneplus 7 in America, which is like, okay. And now that we have the Oneplus 7T and the Oneplus 7T Pro, I just think that these phones were made just to be made. I don't really see anyone actually needing to buy these two phones, which is kind of sad, because whenever the T comes out, I'm like, dang, they really stepped up their game. But you can't really say that this year, because if you look at the upgrades that they did to the phone, they're all very minor. Now the Oneplus 7 Pro was sort of lacking in the camera department, so they kind of bumped up the specs for that. And apparently the battery would die a little bit too fast, so they made a bigger battery, which is good, right? And this was good. I actually do like the Oneplus 7T Pro. I think it's a good phone, but it's not available in America. How are you gonna offer the Oneplus 7 Pro in America and then say nah, and then not offer the Oneplus 7T Pro, which is literally the upgraded version of the 7 Pro, not offer it in America? Like, I don't understand the reasoning behind it. I tried searching it up. I couldn't really find anything online like giving a description on why they did this or why they chose to do this. It's probably just because of, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, to me, you're just cutting off a whole market right there. And the Oneplus 7T, the Oneplus 7T, it's not that good. Like, to be honest with you, the Oneplus 7T and the Oneplus 7 the Oneplus 7 was good for like what it did, and it was nice. It was just like a small upgrade. But then you have this 7T, and it's just literally almost the same thing. It's almost the same thing as the Oneplus 7, which is kind of sad, because the Oneplus 7 was good, and I was like, oh, the 7T well, that'll be the one without the camera bump, or the notch. I mean, no, they kept the notch. I don't know why they did that. To me, it's like, okay, so you have the Oneplus 7, and then you have the Oneplus 7T, which is still cheaper than the Oneplus 7 Pro and like 7T Pro, but it has the pop-up camera and the 90 hertz. I don't know, like, that's how I see when I think of a T, like the way they do it. They have like a upgrade, right? So I thought they'd upgrade that and take out the notch and do the pop-up camera. Sure, the price might increase, but like, have you seen in the past? Like, you've seen in the past, it's only like a $20 difference, because they're really good at keeping their prices sort of low. And now with the Oneplus 7 Pro coming out with 750 price tag, or I think it was a really good phone, and it felt very nice. Now, I don't have this phone, but it made me like kind of wish I waited, because right now I have the Oneplus 7, the Samsung S10 Plus, and it made me kind of wish I waited to get the Oneplus 7 Pro. But now that the Oneplus 7T Pro is out and the Oneplus 7T are out, and they're not available in America, it's just like kind of disappointing. It's very disappointing, because you offer like a phone, and then the upgraded version you have to get it imported from a different country. I don't like that, and a lot of people don't like that either. It's kind of like, why they do this? That's basically what I'm trying to get out. Like, I don't understand why they would make this decision. It's not a very smart one, but that it is what it is, I guess. I mean, the phone is nice. The McLaren edition is nicer. I really like the design on the McLaren edition for the 7T Pro. I think it's a lot. It's just a minimal change in design when it comes to the OnePlus 6T McLaren edition, but I think that minimal design change made a lot of difference. It looks really cool. Still has the orange side bezel and or that orange ring on the back. It's not a side bezel, but it also has that weird fingerprint looking design on the back that looks really nice. I really like how it looks. It stands out and it's just like a little pop, so it looks really cool. And for the OnePlus 7T Pro and the OnePlus 7T, what I'm trying to get at is they look like the same phone, and that's not very common with the T line. You can tell the difference between the previous models and the T versions of those models, and they upgraded more than just, like, for example, on the OnePlus 7T, it was probably like just a spec change, but like the front of the screen is the same. It's 90 Hertz now, which is good. 90 Hertz, all the things like MKBHD says. But is it really worth it? Like, is it worth getting that phone instead of just waiting for Google Pixels coming up, Google's Pixel 4 or the S11 that's coming out soon? Or even, is this phone even worth buying over like the iPhone 11? Like, I'm not an Apple user, but the iPhone 11 that just came out was actually a really good buy. I don't like the iPhone 11 Pro or Pro Max, but the iPhone 11 was really good. It changed a lot of things that everybody wanted it to change. So when that phone came out, I was really excited about it because it's a nice phone. So it's just like, is this phone gonna sell well? For one, it's not even available in America, and is it really worth buying over the competitors? For example, Samsung, Google, Apple, and even, like, since it's not in America, is it worth buying this phone over a Xiaomi product or a Huawei product? I don't see anyone buying this phone. It seems a small minimal change, and that small change isn't good enough, in my opinion, to like give people reason to buy this phone. Well, that's pretty much it from this video. It's kind of a rant video, sorry about that, but I want to know what you guys think about this phone in the comments below. I'll be looking at them, and if you did enjoy this video, it would mean a lot to me if you could like it. And if you want to see more content like this in the future, hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Anyways, that's it from me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.